gonna be a bit bouncy in this one today. What's going on, guys? It's MTGT Dirt Farmer here. So we're finished up seeding finally. We did about 2,600 acres or so, and now we're on to the next step. So that is going to be a little rolling, and as you can see, we've got the red tractor out here, the good old reliable case. Not quite as new or as fancy as the John Deere, but it does the job and it always seems to work. So anyways, we're going to be showing off how the roller works today, what we do with it, why we roll the ground, and yeah, let's get going. So anyways, as you guys can see here, we are rolling way back there. So what the point of rolling actually is, it's just help squish the rocks back down into the ground. So on this field here, we've got lentils, which is a very short crop, and you do it for peas as well too. But when you're harvesting them, your header is going to be really close to the ground. So you want to get all the rocks back down so you're not breaking stuff, or especially starting fires. That's the last thing any farmer wants. So that's why we just go along and roll everything. However, there's also some disadvantages to rolling as well. Since you're squishing the ground down and making it flat, it's actually harder for rain to get into the ground. So some guys don't like to roll just because they're getting a little bit less water in the ground. It just kind of flows away. And especially where we're just bone dry out here, that can be a pretty serious problem. We can talk about some of the settings here as well when we're rolling. So I typically like to go about 9.5 to 10 miles an hour. It's pretty good for us. Any faster, I can't keep up with all the badger holes and everything. So some guys like to go like 12 miles an hour. Other guys like to go not over 8. So it just kind of depends on your personal preference and if you're breaking stuff or not. And then that's about it for settings, honestly. There's nothing else you have to change, so it just kind of rolls along. Just unfold it and you go. Alright guys, I'll find a nice rock here and then I'll show you an example of how it works. So slow down. There's one coming up. See this white rock right there? And we'll hop out and we'll take a look at it. That way you guys can kind of see how this thing works. Alright. So remember our nice little white rock there. He was kind of sticking up a little bit. As you can see, it's actually a pretty large sized rock in all honesty. Yeah, it's huge compared to my hand. But you can see it actually it just kind of ripped him up into parts, but it did squish him down. And I think I'm gonna actually take this one with me because I don't like all the sharp edges and stuff on him. But yeah, that's how it works. You can see it squished some other little chunks in there too. That's just kind of how the roller does its job there. Squishing stuff and cruising along high speeds. So you might be wondering, well, what about the big rocks? What do you do with those? Fun fact, they do not get squished in the ground, so we're gonna have to dig that one out and take it with us.